colleagues, we are starting our working day. It's my pleasure to give the floor head of service for Ukraine's emergency service, Ms. Nataliya Bystra. Good morning. Each day, due to the rescue rangers from the state emergency service, volunteers and local authority representatives, residents from the East find new homes in other regions of the country. I would like to remind you that in June last year, the government of Ukraine has established in the emergency service intra-agency coordination group which has to deal with social provisions to those people who are temporarily displaced from the occupied territories. Correspondingly, similar regional group, similar coordination groups were created in all the regions, and all the time from that moment on, this intra-agency group and regional groups work 24/7 regime and resolve all the issues related to relocation and social provisions to those people who temporarily were removed from Autonomous Republic of Crimea and the regions where anti-terrorist operations take place. As of today, some 802,625 people were displaced. The biggest number of people are placed in Kharkiv Oblast, 155,000, Lugansk Oblast, 151,000, Donetsk Oblast, 104,000, Dnipropetrovsk Oblast, 82,000, Zaporizhzhia, 60.5 thousand, Kyiv Oblast, almost 36,000, and in Kyiv, 39,000. The least number of IDPs are are in Ternopil in Chernivtsi regions, 2.5 thousand in each, Ivano-Frankivsk, a bit more than 3,000, and in Zakarpattia, Volyn, and Rivne Oblast, where they have 3.5 thousand IDPs. I would like to state that one of the top priorities for this interagency groups and for emergency service is to ensure safe relocation of people, especially families with children and children who stay in orphanages and care institutions in the ITO area. Thus, some 41 children's orphanage was relocated from Donetsk Oblast, which bring up 484 children. 30 children from Drushkivsky boarding care institution were relocated to Ternopil Oblast. In Donetsk Oblast, in the territory which is controlled by terrorist groups, there continue to work 18 children's orphanage institutions, bringing up 100 children and 142 caring families, which bring up 216 children. In non-controlled territory in Lugansk Oblast, there remains 10 children's caring institutions, which bring up 59 children and 80 families, which take care of 129 children. The functioning of the caring families and orphanage institutions remains under continuous control of our service. I would like to emphasize that this work on evacuation of the orphanages remains under continuous control of the interregional coordination group, and we will do everything possible to ensure evacuation of people from the territories which become dangerous, and to provide necessary accommodation and social assistance to them. Thus, we continue to look for proper accommodation facilities for those people who have been evacuated from the hostility area. Thus now we have some 859 facilities for accommodation of 14,745 people, including 7,000 children and 750 disabled people. This figure continuously changes because we look for facilities and possibilities to accommodate children all the time. More detailed information about specific places and facilities in each region and about categories of people which could be accommodated by those facilities could be received upon request to the state emergencies from the state emergency service. Also, the same information is placed on our website www.dsns.gov.ua and on special website vpo.gov.ua. Also, pyrotechnical units of the emergency service continue to do the important work in the east. Thus, during the last 2 days, pyrotechnic units of State Emergency Service has examined 5 hectares of the Donbas territories and revealed and neutralized 51 munitions, 8 artillery shells, 10 mortar mines, grenades, missile charges, and other explosives. Thus, in Donetsk regions, 3 hectares were examined in Semenivka, Mykolaiivka, Raigorodok, Slavyansk, Kramatorsk, and Mariupol. And during that examination, 43 objects of ammunition were revealed and neutralized. In Lugansk Oblast, 2 hectares were examined, and in those 2 hectares, 8 units of munition were discovered. Besides that, pyrotechnic servicemen reveal and neutralize shells which remained from the previous wars. Thus, yesterday, Kharkiv Pyrotechnic Unit in Novovodolarsky district have revealed and neutralized 3,000 units of the shells from the Second World War. Also, in Vlasivka, the stock of explosives was found near, not far, in some 300 meters from residential houses. 37 artillery shells, 152 millimeters, 44 mortar mines, and 2,000 artillery shells were found. In relation to this, I would like to warn you, if you've seen some suspected object, please never touch it and do not try to move it. It is prohibited to pour something upon them, to put something on it and cover it with something. Immediately contact number 101 or 102. Please, dear parents, teach these rules to your children. Thank you very much. Our next briefing will be at 11:30. Thank you.